Hi there, my name is Mark, and today we are going to be setting up Doom Emacs for your macOS MacBook using a Swedish keyboard. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to move into Doom Emacs and we are going to J ourselves down so that we can open up our private configuration. Now the file that we're going to be editing today is our config.el, so I'm just going to move down there. Now I'm not going to edit this particular config.el file, but you are. I am going to open up a template so you can see how your config file will look like after a fresh install. So let me go to .config, Emacs, templates, and config.example.el. And you can see in this file it is, well, it has a lot of comments to begin with. So where are we going to navigate to? Where are we going to start defining these custom variables? So I'm just going to move down the page here. So I'm going to go 32J and then I'm going to go ZZ to center the screen here. And it's at this time we are going to, well, let's make that a bit bigger. So space toggle B. We are going to start setting some of these variables for our command keys here. So let's go ahead and just maybe we can give a little bit of a comment here. You can style this however you want, and for the purposes of this video I'm just going to go keyboard settings for macOS. That'll work. And then now what we can do is start setting some of these variables that are used to define what these keys on this Swedish keyboard are going to do. So the first one we're going to deal with is the option key. So we're going to go set Q for set quoted, and this is how we define a variable here. So we are going to set the Mac option modifier variable, and we're going to leave the option keys alone because this is Mac OS and we use the option keys for pretty much everything, like @ symbols, curly braces, square brackets. Next, we are going to go Mac command modifier, and our command keys on both the left and the right are now going to be our meta key. Now, I don't want two meta keys, and because those are prime real estates right on the thumbs. So what I want to do is assign the left and the right modifier keys to do different things. Now, there is no Mac left command modifier variable, but there is a Mac right command modifier. So the idea here is to set both of them to meta, and then I can overwrite the right command key, and that is now going to serve as our control key. So meta and control get the prime thumb real estate here. Next, we are going to go ahead and go Mac, control, because we've just redefined that, and that is now going to become our super key. Not going to use it very often, but you might use it for pasting from your system clipboard. And lastly, since we have a function key, let's go ahead and map that to our hyper key. Probably won't use it that much. And that's it. That's all we need to get our Swedish keyboard up and running in Doom Emacs. So let's go ahead here and we are going to go space HRR to reload our configuration file. And that is it. We should now have a fully functional Swedish keyboard configured to our specifications, and let's go ahead and try it now. I am going to go on the left-hand side. I am going to go Command X, bring up my Emacs command mini buffer here, and look at, I can now type in that reload here. So that was the command that I used to reload, space HRR, so it's there. And look at this, the command J and K allows me to move up and down within that mini buffer. That is awesome. We are set up, ready to go. Doom Emacs, Mac OS, Swedish keyboard is ready for action.